Box.
XERXIA kicking things off on
The
the
Ronaldo shoe.
Here, and it's a bit of a slow
The thing is there a dance to that? Isn't it just the sounds?
Noise, and looks like they're turning their attention mid.
Yeah.
Nah, no dab, no dab.
With Cruz, you could use that to potentially either mid split or go all the way up.
I don't know how it goes. I forgot. What was it like? Was it like that, or what was it? Fuck.
It seems like they've gotten a good bit of room to work with so far.
I'm distracted.
As they've gotten onto site, wall goes up. Spike should go down shortly thereafter.
That's a deep wall.
It is. Whoa! Well, wall's not going to protect that. 2 massive kills out of Sushi Boys. Crashy's trying to trade it back. As OpTic try to figure out how do they get back in this thing.
Shoot!
Perhaps can be the one that keeps things back.
There's a flank.
13 HP. No, he falls. Oh, man. Oh! Well done. Well done.
It feels like
I hit her hung again.
Every single angle on the map.
And the flank was there,
Fuck.
right? Like it looked
I don't know. It sounds like
shoot
shoe to me.
Wise game sense out of OpTic to nip that in the bud.
Yeah, well, XERXIA
Shoe?
ends up coming through with all the different angles, the flanks, and that deep wall that I was talking about.
Shit.
So good at actually just completely canceling that snowman. But when you mentioned Sushi Boys, those first 2 kills, he did a great job deep down there where they're actually trying to regain the space. And that's crucial on these mid splits. So right into the anti-eco for them. OpTic not
Shit!
opting to buy into
Okay, I'm not doing it no more. Fuck that.
Even no
No, that's not it. That's not even a dance. Whatever he's talking about right now. I'm getting mad.
Great start out from Cruz. Look at Ye. Look at Ye, sneaky son of a gun, trying to go hunting. Does he realize there's someone?
There's a move to it? Oh, okay.
Oh no, no he doesn't. That's unfortunate.
The ninja dance.
They've also got Surf so advanced on belt.
Yeah, the game started. Okay, let's focus. Fuck. We'll keep thinking about it. We'll keep thinking about it.
But Sushi Boy's going aggressive again, and
the game did indeed start.
And they don't have that space, but they don't expect also somebody to be lurking all the way up danger. And once again, it's one of those chaotic rounds, Doug.
So they won pistol. I didn't see it, and this is just eco for OpTic.
It seems like this round will go in favor of XERXIA. Last time we saw them, it was Envy, X10. X10 walked away with the dub.
Yep.
You watched
His
it.
cams are all wrong.
What was it?
Are they?
If you can point to one thing, right? Like if there was one thing that we have to keep an eye out for here.
Yeah.
What do you got?
You know, I think Platchat would mention the Joyous Whimsy buff because
the Whimsy, yes.
It did feel like X10 back then was playing with a level of confidence, swinging a lot of different angles. And I think that's much the same, but for me, I think this team has learned something. When I watch their games through APAC, it feels like they choosing to go for things like aggressive pushes when there's no noise somewhere, and that can get them a lot of advantages and a lot of information early. So this first gun round will be a great example of that, to see how they spread
Stop.
Oh boy.
Again,
wait, what?
That's another time where Ye gets caught unaware of a close angle when he's trying to go for these aggressive pushes.
What's happening? Diablo's down early?
They caught on the retreat. We'll see if Finesse has better luck as he's worked his way.
Oh, what are these laser beams? Were these here before?
Yeah, that's true.
Or am I tripping out? They have colored laser beams.
Marv falls, and there's
Why have we seen that?
Doesn't peek
Whatever.
off it, neither does Finesse.
Surely you're not expecting
The cams are fucked up, yeah.
right? Yeah, look at Finesse.
So is this the idea?
Is there a
Sorry, time to get this quick flank
alarm
down
bot?
to trade Marv's life for that, and there's an alarm bot in place too. So this really doesn't get anything.
No, it really doesn't. What would have potentially been a worthy sacrifice?
I wish they would fix the player cam.
Cruz gets a spike down. It's going to be a 3v5 to try to retake the site here. Yeah, and Finesse ain't having anything to do with that.
Player standing.
This is Balla. This is looking clean.
Yeah, it is. Last time we saw OpTic against the guard on Icebox, things started out pretty good as well. And there's
What?
What?
What was that? What was that?
Just straight through the wall. I'm literally reminiscing about old games. Yeah, okay. That might be the Joyous Whimsy right there.
That's whimsy. That's exactly what that is. That's whimsy.
I don't know what happened there.
Unbelievable.
That's
ADS.
And right off the bat, there was an example of the types of things that XERXIA can take really good advantage of. Ye pushing, and then they're just slowing it down and using that space on the side.
Did I have
of A
OpTic winning this one?
And
I don't remember.
OpTic into a false sense of security. Well,
I
actually,
did.
not a false sense of security at all. They're going for the plays to try to get back into the round because losing their superstar.
XERXIA cozy with an early lead here as OpTic finds themselves back on 2 marshals and pistols the rest of the way.
Everyone had OpTic winning this one?
Ultimates to work with. Crashy's within sniffing distance.
It's only 3-0. Why are we freaking out?
While Scary, who I have this gut feeling we're going to talk about him a lot, does have that Viper spit in his back pocket.
Damn, look how slow they're playing. I love it. Out of X10.
OpTic. Wow.
Or
Cozy on the back of sight. They need to be careful.
what was it?
These next couple rounds, this is where XERXIA can start to run away with things.
I forgot.
Just an eco here, but the money. Look at the bank.
Where's the rest of their name?
Side of XERXIA. So much. If that starts to really creep up, that's
XERXIA.
where XERXIA gets
XERXIA.
so scary.
Marv gets a little something to think about, has to back up, and with that, XERXIA gladly waltz forward, take the space.
They're doing that wall?
Not nearly as deep as we saw previously, but the spike goes down all the same.
I guess this wall
on top of
is better because compared to the horizontal one, because you get more space out of it.
Remember,
it's definitely better.
Much to their name here. Spike continuing to tick away. That
they're getting a little crazy. Does he have dash? Yeah.
Certainly does a little something, but you have got two players who are stuck behind the wall. You see the knife go
Oh my God.
Finesse is just waiting.
Kill me, Jet.
Trap waiting for a moment. Yeah, trying to find some space.
It was hard to win. It was hard to win.
Nothing
They got two, but
clean rounds, Doug. 4-0. Right off the opening, and this is where things get dangerous. We talked about how this is a threat for OpTic.
Up out.
Right off the bat, they have to take this team seriously, and this is why.
See what XERXIA
do. For XERXIA, huge.
To the moon.
It's so big. And I want to take a second to talk about the different walls that XERXIA.
X10 beat them in Champions.
Obviously,
That was
the wall for the mid split deep on Snowman.
No, that was Crew that eliminated them though, right? Crew eliminated OpTic.
Xbox.
I remember correctly. Could be,
so
or
you saw how difficult it was to get out for OpTic. And when they lose these,
no, it was X10. X10, okay, it was X10. Okay. It was on Haven, right? I remember at Sewers he lined up 3 of them.
Those are the types of things that really slow you down.
It was like a 2v4 and he got 3.
Everybody's still trying to get their feet wet on Icebox.
Yeah, I mean you mentioned a few things here, right? Like first map on stage, right? Like
that's
it's a big one.
This
right?
is the
I
first
remember
time
it.
we're seeing OpTic on stage.
Coach Cam.
Berlin.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
ridiculous.
And that ended in disaster, right? So you kind of have to work through some of that. I know it's early on, but Bala
disaster. They were second place, Doug. I want to.
Oh, Berlin. I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry. Man, you totally threw me off. You messed me up. But no, I do think like for OpTic, we mentioned it. You've got to be careful, right? Like you can't sleep on them, and that's the other thing too. Is and by no means am I suggesting that OpTic are because we know how they're built, right? Like they succeed off of preparation. Like they put in the work. Finesse is a legendary IGL.
This is X10. I know.
Valorant,
this is X10's. They're under a different org.
Going to be in it one day. That's a good idea, by the way, Riot.
Yeah, let's go.
Take that.
You get royalties?
Yeah, 5%.
Yeah. I think this is a tough map and team to prep against. So once we see this map starting, I mean, obviously we're looking at in hindsight so far only the first 4 rounds, but I think it's difficult. Look at this set lineup.
Yeah.
They're going fast off the lane.
What's that for you? Back yellow?
Ends up messing up his updraft, but still not punished for it.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Somehow manages to stay okay.
That's got to be a new one, right?
Whiff on the op.
That knife just got so many players. So Victor knows
how
this rotation should come in, but still plenty of time. And
Tag them?
Advanced drone. They actually take the yellow lane.
Big kill.
Flash. Marv swings out. Gets one. Looking to find a second. Not able to do so. Yay with
traded out too fast.
In play.
Yay has a good spot here. He has TP. Should be able to get one.
A little bit of skin to look at.
Could happen.
Dude, look how slow they're going.
Oh dear. Well, that worked out quite nicely.
Yeah. That was an advantageous situation for Surf there.
Yeah, I feel like Surf had him actually.
Thankfully things even out, but early on, Marv
it shows that Surf's still alive. It's happening.
It's the same thing.
UI is delayed.
When he peaked mid, right? He's no traded. There's people here in position to be able to do that, but they just don't.
Nice shot.
Big kill out for Ye. With that operator, and now XERXIA off that. They're finding the adversity resistance really for the first time all map. Now they find themselves in a pretty brutal number spot, and it just went from bad to worse. My goodness, that Ye guy. Yeah, he's good.
That was nasty. How fast that was, man. Wow. And intricacy at the end of that round. They actually drone late, crash these all the way up tube, and that gives all the confidence to the players to continue to fight all the way up towards yellow, where Ye eventually gets those kills as well. Look at this.
Oh, they didn't even shoot at him. They were scared to shoot him.
Yeah, he's still with that operator.
It was inevitable.
He's also got the ultimate to work with, but big ult should deny entry towards A.
Which hasn't been that much of a problem so far for OpTic.
Right.
I mean, there's the one round where Ye went down early because he tried to play aggressive. And I say that, and XERXIA looks like they want to actually go right back towards that Viper's Pit. And why? Because they have the Killjoy lockdown.
I had the spike.
To put this down and flush Marved out of position. So what do we have
See how
from
this
the
goes.
other side of OpTic to respond? No command.
He's alone too, but if he gets tagged.
But I don't think it will.
They do have the Hunter Siri, if that becomes a factor.
Oh no. That gap, bro, that gap was so good for Zerf.
There it is. But Sushi Boy is able to trade it back out. See the res come through in the lockdown, but you're right, now that Crashies is down, there's no Hunter Siri to counter that out. Mark still playing in his pitfalls. Courtesy of Zerf. XERXIA with such a numbers advantage,
Save.
and now they drop their
I
own.
think save, I don't know.
Wow. And I'm not even sure
They're
how
aware of the
there's
flank
going on for FNS right now.
Spike planted.
You know, the interesting thing too is XERXIA have done such a good job of protecting the flank, right? Be it the alarm bot, be it the turret. As of course, as I say that, Finesse finds an opening on the flank, so
he still has to go through the second layer of Foxes. One thing though, look at Ye. Look at him. He's so far away. He's already decided long ago that he wanted to save this op. And that's the theme with OpTic recently, especially with this role change that they've had. Ye has been very much keen on holding on to that op. I'm curious how that Viper's Pit actually works in the back of sight, because I haven't seen somebody ult up in towards Nest. And we'll see it right now, because this is...
I didn't catch the KJ ult.
Yeah. And also, it's on top of heaven. Usually it doesn't actually cover that entrance, so it's quite very interesting to see if we might see that again. Not only just this game, and the next as well. Interesting to know.
Quite nice. So XERXIA continue to pile it on to the North American bridesmaids. I get it, bro. With bridesmaid. Yeah, it's bridesmaid.
Yeah, because they're never the bride.
Right. Yeah. I get that,
so why do I have to explain that to you? You're a married man.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, that's a good point. Not my best moment. Yeah, fine. But for XERXIA, right? Like they have found things that are working. OpTic haven't been able to find footing of their own. And
where's the ult?
You mentioned a couple of rounds ago, Ball. And this
Where is the ult?
Kind of roll out of hand, right? If they don't shore things up here pretty quickly.
And this is another one of those examples.
Yep.
Exactly. Where you don't want their money to be reset. Thankfully, they had the op, and they could potentially have dropped weapons into this round. So it is a full gun round, and they have
Dodge the dagger, them.
Stop this.
What's up with the cams, dude? My God.
The other important thing too, even though Crash is dying, really tilted the round in XERXIA's favor, he has it this round. So a little saving grace in that whole experience.
You're reaching.
I am reaching.
You're reaching.
Hey man, 2 North American casters at this point, we gotta be reaching.
Yo, these guys are playing so slow. I love the pace they're setting.
Crashes though. Oh, he did get the tag. The Hunter Siri takes care of Cruz.
Ooh.
Not gonna spot anything else.
That's the wall. That's very important. If you're wondering why he opted to go for that, obviously he gets the drone tag. You want to go for those, unless it's the jet. Another peek in mid.
What?
He wins it. Wow. And he's backed off all the way too.
Oh my God, Viper's walking through. Do you hear him?
Gonna counter challenge.
Oh, it might be a good flank.
Creeping
Oh, they're losing at A though.
Again, but this time it's Scary who's playing a bit back.
There's a turret there.
The turret got ways to shore things up. Sight has been lost to XERXIA.
Oh my God, his deagle is so trusty.
Seems to do just fine.
The turret went down.
Yeah, 3v2 now.
Literally him versus the world right now.
Away, you still have
This flank's gonna be huge, man. I don't think they'll expect it at this point.
He's so weak, but
Oh,
you're
he
not
saw him.
expecting Marv, right? You're not expecting Marv. Spots one, cleans him up. Nice shot out from Ye, third on the round.
Ye
gets
got,
two.
yeah, did he get 3 or 4?
He
3?
saved it through.
Damn.
Obviously the shot onto Sushi Boy's
My God.
but very well handled.
Yeah, the player cams are fucked up.
From the drone, from Crashies to get the ult kill onto, of course, Cruz. Massively impactful. They plant up the top of Nest, you could get a wall down there that could change the entire story.
Yeah, he's so consistent.
Picks going into that one. So.
Yes.
Well, and even to water that down a bit more, you just take whatever win you can get at this point, right? Like, there's maybe
plays the game in
one
slow mode.
round that OpTic have had a numbers advantage in up until now.
Yeah, it's definitely his style.
Yeah, take what you can get.
He's got a.
I mean, we have to start talking.
Oh, what was that shot?
Shots. I mean, OpTic is down, but right now 7-4, and this was the man that did not let them go down on many different occasions. But specifically, I'm thinking back to that V1 game. They did eventually lose that in North America Challengers.
And Terp on Len, yeah, that was weird. The second shot was weird.
So long before we actually ended up crowning a victor in that last map of V1 OpTic.
Yeah, he put up a fight. Put up a fight for sure. Still has that operator that's been hanging around for a couple of rounds. Still has the tour de force in case for some reason that falls out of his hands.
He's in the set lineup
OpTic
stage.
in a spot here where they should be able to put a couple things together. Thankfully, it was a brief technical pause as we're right back into the action.
Or she, rather.
I'm actually really impressed, Paul, at how methodical XERXIA has been.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with him.
Impressive. The
Oh my God.
slow on the back of white. Oh, hold on. Sushi again.
Sushi
Finally,
boy.
Gets the advantage when he
Caught out,
actually
man.
moves aggressively. And that's key. You have to continue to be doing that. If
They
you
are going
stop,
towards
all of a
B,
sudden, you
which
don't have to
OpTic
put
is giving
anybody
up.
towards A.
Well, and it becomes
So they have that going for them.
Like, oh, I'm not winning these opening duels. I should back up a little bit more. Shoot or shoot.
Oh, they're droning
He's
though.
a shooter, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
So off of that early pick from OpTic, XERXIA decide to flip the map and venture out over to B. The Cloudburst to provide a little bit of cover. No swing out. I like that.
And
They're going back to A.
XERXIA does not want the full commit, knowing that actually Victor has a null command, and if they do that,
Stay B, stay B.
and cruise on the other side of the map.
Stay
Victor
B.
can provide the barrier orb.
Look at how
Oh.
far up he is and how much it's drawing rotations over from OpTic, right? There were two already that way. And
Surely we go
B.
B.
Now you've got Victor who's joined the party as well, and XERXIA walking right into
30
it, Paula.
seconds left.
Really slow to break this wall too, so they can't counter challenge super fast on the crashes.
What a shock.
That hurts.
Oh, the second one doesn't do damage? Oh, line of sight, true.
You heard the null command come through. His crews continue to try to anchor the site, to try to hold OpTic back, and he seems to be doing so.
Overhit.
Rather admirably, of course, until you run into Ye. Marved on that
Uh-oh.
flank again. We've seen this before.
What?
Perhaps a slightly different outcome. Crispy shot out from Scary.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, but what do you do?
The crazy part though is it's both of these instances where you save the op. He has his tour de force, right?
Yeah.
And obviously the money is kind of important in situations where you don't have much tools, 3 HP. Definitely a good save, definitely a good
Victor
choice.
costing?
but
Where did Victor even die?
the ult economy is
Which one
working.
was he? Oh, was he the
He's not
mid guy that
actually
got shot in the
spending his
back?
orbs, he's not getting
Oh
his
no,
tour
he
de
was
force.
the heaven guy.
And that kind of counters the economy he's saving by saving the op in the first place.
What do you think? Do you think, Balla, in this instance, OpTic
Oh,
is looking
screens?
to a situation where perhaps
Oh,
they drop
okay.
the op to someone else and have Ye use his tour de force? Is it perhaps too late in the half to really?
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a
get
nice
as
flick.
much value? Because
Okay.
at that
He
point, you
saw the
really
tip of his
only
head
want
and
one
immediately
tour
killed
de
him.
force in half, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it's so late.
That's a very good point. Absolutely a very good point. But you have to wonder who is starting to frag in this situation.
Yeah, that was
as
a
well.
big kill.
Would the double op even help?
That
in
was
this
so
situation?
fast, man.
Attack, yeah, probably not. That'd be difficult to find value out of. And again, you see economy, you see the guns. Marved has a rifle, and Ye has a trusty old sidekick. In
They're
the op.
continuously challenging both Marved and this time Ye over towards this white lane, and Ye goes down. This is so interesting. XERXIA really winning these
What angle was
fights
he
against
holding?
Ye, even when he is fragging.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot out of Marv to try to equalize things.
Oh.
Remember, they don't have much as far as guns.
Oh, no, Victor died behind
Falls
him.
By the wayside. The Classic does it, though. His crash use was 14 HP. Tries to reposition, tries to turn around, tries to sail
got a
out,
gun?
and ultimately
No.
meets his demise. Finesse with the Sheriff in a 1v2. 25 armor to his name. And is left with the unenviable task of
Drone.
trying to keep XERXIA at bay with not a whole lot other than him.
Only hope is they actually don't go to the
Nah.
side. But obviously that would be a very bad thing, to say the least, given the res.
And Marv got two there
What's
too.
interesting here is there hasn't been a ton of whimsy out from XERXIA, right?
Yeah.
They're not doing it that way.
Yeah.
They just look very drilled. They look very
Where was-
clean. They have a
yeah.
game plan.
Oh,
that
he's.
they've
Wait, he didn't hear the
stuck to,
updraft.
right? And it's working.
Yeah.
Or he didn't
I think
expect
there's an
it.
element of
I don't know.
OpTic playing into them.
Yeah, sure.
For example, the Ye duel that's constantly happening.
Sure,
We talked
sure.
about the benefits of doing that. But on the flip side, you're playing the game that you're playing. And I know that sounds really dumb.
No,
but
no,
you're
that
playing
hit deep.
you're playing XERXIA in this case, right?
True,
you're playing
true,
XERXIA.
What happened to OpTic? I mean, it just started the
They're
game.
receiving it very, very well.
And
And each time you lose these rounds, it starts to get
I
even
don't know.
worse for you. You can't.
XERXIA
there
is
hasn't
just
been an eco round on XERXIA's side. at
fucking
all.
owning.
Money to the moon, as we mentioned. Different approach here out from Marv as he uses the Viper's Pit to B. XERXIA not seeming to mind the approach as we see the Tour de Force. The Tour de Force is working. He's already got four. There's a chance
Spikes down.
at one more. I mean, you give him the ace, right?
Surely.
Nothing else. And for feel good.
Damn.
Fox stops it.
Fuck. Wait, he's actually smurfing. He's actually smurfing. This is like me in my Immortal games. But he's in a pro game.
Yeah, he gets online.
Interesting.
The Tour de Force does its thing. Back in the operator in his hands. And honestly, Bali, you look at that round, and that's why, like, you understand why they're so hell-bent on making sure that he has that weapon or the operator in his hand.
Yep. Well, this was actually the slow is impactful in that case, and the fact that he continues to swing. I do have to point out the fact that Ye is bringing out some new chamber TPs. You saw from that one, he was all the way down kitchen, back to boiler instantly, and on the ace site before XERXIA could even respond.
Did you see him?
In that case.
Yeah, I did.
And he's consistently picking the right places to take his
Oh no.
Victor with the
Nice
swing
shot.
and the shots on
There he
Sushi
goes.
Boys.
He needed one. He needed one. He got his one.
In favor of OpTic. Well,
Oh,
You speak, you get in
that's
trouble.
annoying.
Slowing right down. You're right, Doug. This is XERXIA really, really reading the map well.
Yay, best opera in NA.
In certain instances here,
Uh,
they're going to have to drone to clear Marved.
I think he's the
and
most
also
consistent
spot
duelist.
Ye. Those are the win
in
conditions.
terms
here.
of his
They
op,
do
I think it's up there
one
as
of
well.
those, and
Probably
they
top 3 at
immediately
least.
shut it down.
I don't know who would be there up there with him. Probably like Cryo and Wardell.
so far, so good. No drone.
For opping? I'm
no
not sure.
nothing. Ye just with the opener. Gets challenged again. Has to give the space up. But he just keeps the op in play.
Yeah, important part. They pushed him off, but Marv's on the back. There's a flash from Victor.
Talking about NA, by the way.
Lockdowns through. Nothing really to
I don't think
counter
Shaz
back,
ops
so
on
they
this
have to
team,
get
does
the
he?
space up.
They don't know Surf is deep. Look at this. They don't know he's here.
Oh, and he lands one. Repositions.
I think he's starting
waiting,
to, though.
Anticipating the flank, and it was there. Looking for the challenge. Takes care of finesse.
Ooh.
Tries to go up top. Falls.
Player standing.
It's just Sushi Boys.
Oh, he
alone.
dodged
This
it.
1v2. Spike not down. But he's got. Actually, he doesn't have a ton of time or health. For that matter, is OpTic get to 4.
7-4. They get 7-5, man?
close.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Last
that was
round in the half.
a little sketchy down the end, especially in the orange area with Surf finding that first kill. And almost escaping as well. If Crashes wasn't all the way up kitchen.
Yeah, he gets away.
Yep. Big flash there from Victor for Marv to swing off of. Didn't actually get the assist, so I don't think it blinded him, but distracted him enough for Marv to stay alive for quite some time. And that's the thing that I think has been missing so far in the entire situation right
Hey,
now.
why is no one saying my name, by the way?
Things he's focusing on
I just noticed that.
is making sure he's supporting his team as
All
best
good.
as possible. He has been that guy when you watch KO play.
Another methodical round out from XERXIA. Slow, this time using the drone to get a bit of room to work with, a little bit of info down below. There's no one there this time around.
Yeah, Ye finally choosing wrong. And the final round of the half, look at the presence that OpTic has. And this is because XERXIA has been completely ignoring. Once again, another tag. But Marv, he's getting aggressive.
He's feeling it.
Working just fine. Clean round
Overheat.
out from OpTic.
Overheat. It's fine, though.
So
3v2. Surely, it's
for
fine.
OpTic, though, still. Sushi Boys and Scary left alone.
They can't let Scary
Pushing
actually
him.
get an ult down here. If they do, things
Oh,
get
this
much
might
harder for
get
OpTic, and they're actually
scary.
going all the way
No
back
pun
towards A.
intended.
He will get that ult down,
Yes, he
so
will.
how to
If
clear?
they get in fast,
because
he can
Crashes
ult.
has to wait for his dart to come back, and it should sometime throughout this period.
Oh, they have the
They
res
get the
too.
ult, and that makes
Not
things
bad.
a lot easier.
And they have
Last time I
KO
talked about
ults.
how switching sites would be a death sentence.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it was, after all.
We've also got Victor with his ultimate. You hear the spikes start to go down, and there's the Viper's Pit, as you mentioned.
Planted.
All countered back.
No mollies available to slow this down.
Sushi Boys playing down in hell. Not understanding there's somebody literally right above him.
Uh-oh.
Jay with the operator.
Oh,
It's almost
GG.
like he knows it's just Sushi Boys alone, and Sushi Boys
7-5,
falls.
damn.
Jay, he was
I
there
don't think
all along.
XERXIA did enough that
Look
half.
at that recognition on the
7-5 after
That is so smart from you.
that performance, only 7
all things
rounds.
considered, given how
They were
XERXIA
in the driver's
started
seat.
off, their half was very dominant for OpTic. They made a couple of adjustments to get it.
Good
to a
job by
7-5
OpTic
half.
to
That's nothing to
salvage a
scoff
couple
at.
rounds at the
Yeah,
end.
that's not bad at all.
No. We're going to throw it over to the desk to break down what they saw in the first half. Jackie?
Doug and Bala, thank you so much. And XERXIA, ice cold on Icebox. You know, when we were watching map bans, We were a little bit shook that they made that choice, Jess, but I don't know. They were starting to even out at the end there, though. But
yeah,
I was still surprised by the map pick.
I mean, absolutely. And sometimes you can, you know, throw something at the wall and say, oh, well, they got pistol. Of course, they got second. The round count looks like that. If you take those away,
some of the under-eye patches that tend to stay awake. I know, I'm starting to fall asleep a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Today's a rough day for me, but tomorrow will be better. A little bit of a scuffed watch party. A little bit. But it's been fun. It's been a great time. For me. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a great time.
We would see this in future games as well, but it's a nice plan that they have going here on Ice.
Well, not right in this current moment, I'm not. But overall, I am. In this current moment, I'm barely holding on.
Part of that is how they've been shutting down EA as well in this half. I mean, OpTic, they're making some adjustments. Don't get me wrong. They are kind of clawing themselves back into this half, but Fox and his utility has been a huge component in the fact that they've been able to spot out.
Pay attention to the game. Riot picked you! Exclamation mark. Oh god.
And it's all
another one.
That mid-round information for them to be able to spot him out. Now, OpTic did try and adjust this. You know, they put an operator in
2 hours till dinner
to try and lock down those long sight lines, and that did start to work for them. That's why they've managed to make it this 7-5 half. But the question is now, as the sides switch around, what else does XERXIA have up their sleeves? Because now they're going to be swapping the sides around. Have they got anything else cooked up, honestly, on the defense?
What's for dinner?
Side then,
I don't know. I want to be a surprise.
This upset win on this map.
I love if you look at the 2 highest rated players thus far for the side.
Well, I don't know if this is good enough for you, man. I'll wait till I have more viewers, bro. Last time I hosted you, it wasn't enough. I don't want to defend you or anything.
And just show that, yes, while strategically they have some clear set plays, you heard Bowler reference a couple of the walls that they had changed ever so minutely across the site with the new icebox coming in as well. Super important.
What is that keyboard? I missed it.
Lines aside, and we saw a new Vipers.
What the fuck is that keyboard?
We got a little bit of everything, and it's only the first half.
Yeah, I mean, OpTic, it was definitely a little bit of a slow start, and EA was
usually 8 days to break the fast, yeah.
So, what do you think OpTic needs to clean up then, Brad?
Well, they've already started that process of trying to clean it up as well, and that's making
someone have a cyberboard? The cyberboard keyboards are actually insane.
They've also been doing fantastic jobs of setting up.
Yeah, it's probably the cyberboard. They have like LED like animations and shit on it. Like you can play like a little slideshow. Probably put your strats on there, dude, or a little message for the other team.
So it needs to not be that.
They're expensive though, I think, right? Cyberboard's like $1,000 or something. No, $500.
All right,
they look cool. I don't know how good they are.
Continue this series, and I'm going to hand it over to Doug and Bala. Doug, get off that box, by the way. You ain't fooling anybody.
No, Pez got banned. Gonna get cyberboard.
I have no idea what she's talking about, and I'm personally offended.
There's
appalled.
No box here. Yeah, no.
What box? It's Icebox.
I'm standing right here.
It's Icebox.
Yeah.
Maybe.
400, 700.
Right.
Word.
OpTic. Claw back
they
into
look
it,
cool.
Get us to a decent spot, right? Now they're the ones on the attacking half.
They're definitely the
there at the end, right?
most eye-catching keyboards I've seen yet.
They don't have those things that started working really well, which is the set trap plays from Victor and Marved.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You just kind of wonder
how do they apply that to the attacking side is the question that you ask, and it's difficult because he's not playing that jet.
Did you get a Herman Miller? Funny you ask. I actually ordered my Herman Miller the other day. I told you guys. For some of you guys who heard, I finally found it in stock. And luckily enough, there was a sale. Not only I found the chair I want in stock, there's also a sale that happened to be there.
You can pin drop in this thing, and there it is. It erupts the dash.
Free promotion for Herman Miller here, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been wanting that chair for a while. I hope it's as good as I think it will be.
That denied the plant just then, right? In front of Jen, right? Normally that looks
like no, don't hashtag ad, guys. What did I tell you? When I'm doing a promotion, what do you guys spam? Yes, some of you guys know. So, it wasn't a promotion, but it's a test run.
Who is it?
There you go.
Surfing the entire trade that went down in that situation. And then gets the wall down so they can't approach. And with how quiet this has been and how long they took to
chat, if you didn't hear, oh fuck, I have to move the cam. What the fuck? Sorry.
Sushi Boy's on the site. It's got the
I'm trying to make it so if I'm ever doing a hashtag ad or like a sellout or promotion or anything, I want to get you guys to spam wank edge in the chat instead of like spamming hashtag ad or whatever.
If your Sushi Boys here,
if you ever hear me doing a promotion, just start spamming wank edge.
Late, but you understand you've got reinforcements that are on the way, and perhaps that can be enough to
wank G, wank edge. I don't fucking know how it's pronounced, man. Give me a break, dude.
As the clip runs
just
dry.
wank, man. Just fucking wank it. What's the situation here? 4v4.
That's enough for OpTic to swing out, and Crashies gets 2 massive kills. Marv gets 1 on top of
now it's anyone's game.
Left alone in the 1v3. Too many targets to look at. Not enough time as OpTic take the pistol.
Yeah. difficult situation there. I think
Marv and Ye having
OpTic
the most impact right now.
XERXIA had the great setup with
From what I've seen. Crashes as well. I haven't caught all of it, but definitely Ye MVP for OpTic.
KO knife to come in and actually disable the ability to put down the molly. So not in time, doesn't delay.
Oh yeah, Crashes turned the fuck up right there.
Back to try to fight, and it's a little too far gone at that point. Right back into good post plant positions.
Oh wait, that's the first trash talk we've seen.
It was indeed so quiet. It really was. Now OpTic with the advantage here. You see it in the gun. XERXIA decided they want to take the fight to their front step. Perhaps might have been better off to play a little ding-dong ditch.
Diablo here is classics.
All over the place.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Just continue to push forward.
Yep. Prepared for the.
He should make a T-shirt with that on it.
Conditions at Champions for XERXIA. And their eco rounds very strong. They prep a lot to actually take. And that was another one right there where they pushed Nest. Common.
What did he say?
So
he said what happened.
Well done to handle that, and they tie it up after all that we've been through so far on this map.
And this is where we talk so much about Valorant being a momentum-based game, right? Like, you feel the tide shifting. OpTic were kind of down at first. If you could, like, draw it out on a line chart, you're feeling some of this trajectory swing back their way. Yep. And it seems like the momentum can only grow from here.
What happened? That's trash talk.
I
know, it's not,
this is where you're looking for
it's not proper trash talk, but we'll take it. It's all we've gotten so far, so we're gonna classify it as trash talk. What happened is the level of trash talk we're at right now.
Where OpTic is coming.
Uh-oh. What happened? If I'm on XERXIA, I'm like, what happened to you guys? We're still here. You guys still there? We're still playing.
Random angle when he shot 2 bullets.
Yeah, we gotta run that back. Gotta run that back.
I'm yelling right now too. Not even after the round. I'm yelling. Hey, y'all still playing?
So quiet, but that just sucked all the energy out of OpTic right now. And Ye and Victor are going to try to actually clear out, but look at this crossfire here. Surf can peek off of Scary, unless they creep up on him.
Which they are. Surf.
One enemy
waiting to see where the last one was. Yeah.
Flawless.
Prime Gaming Flawless.
Prime Gaming Flawless.
Punch right back, and now
brought to you by Prime Gaming, brought to you by Twitch Prime. Holy fuck, I fucking love when that shit happens.
Take a look at how things will look.
Yeah, the question is,
the fucking stream was set up to sell out for us.
What is
wait, you guys are doing it! I didn't even mean to do it. You guys are doing it. Holy fuck. Nice job.
3 bullets.
Holy fuck, it's working.
I've seen it do it.
I didn't even mean to do it that time. I didn't think that would count as a sellout, but I guess it does actually. Nice job. That was well done by you guys.
They have guns. They have a little bit of firepower to their name. Crashies. Oh, excuse me, not Crashies. Ye. On light armor.
Oh, this guy's getting too crazy for my taste.
And Victor's throwing a flash to actually deter him.
Oh, he can hear the drop actually. He's safe.
And it didn't at all.
Because no one can drop.
It might have actually deterred him from not going further.
But they're aware of this. They're playing very careful.
Actually, you see in the the X-ray.
Oh, not Ye, man. Anyone but Ye.
Jump spot, but Ye definitely feeling himself there, getting ahead of what's actually clear.
Yeah, they were aware of it, but Ye jumped the gun a little bit. Because it seemed like they were all aware of an aggressive op, but overlooked a little bit.
So OpTic decide how they want to approach this. We mentioned the pick, the opener out from Surf.
This is going to be tough.
The wall again.
Let's see. Ooh, Sage Wall goes up just in time.
Yeah, I think they expected with the fact that the knife and the drone and everything was coming at the same time. Trying to time it. Well, are you kidding me, man? That's a tilt.
Scans him through the smoke.
Whimsy.
What? Back!
Like they want to double down.
What's he shooting at?
The thing about that Sage Wall is it forces you to go around into this like 50 angle where you have to hard swing, and yeah, Cruz is just waiting for it, but Crashies from up top is able to trade it right back. Operator still in the hands of Surf, but OpTic, while unlikely, have a chance to fight back at this thing. It's going to have to fall on the leader for the green wall, and he's not able to do it. XERXIA, 2-round lead.
7-9.
That's potentially breaking the money now.
Is it? It probably is, right?
And it will be.
Yeah. Low buy.
Only enough for a couple pistols, potentially a Marshall, something like that. But Headhunter VA fully stocked. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. In the backside of that, Surf obviously can't see them, but they're shoulder peeking way back outside of A main. Way back. You can see FNS is jumping, jiggling, trying to find whether the op is pushing forward.
Seconds left.
The entire team of OpTic was prepared for that. You could see how they were flashing him off the angle. They're ready. They know that that's a possibility. And yet, hey, just a little too far ahead.
0-2 since the what happens.
So Chet calls a timeout for the North American representatives, and they have to figure out how they, again, find themselves in a bit of a deficit in the second half. How do they claw their way back into this thing? Because it hasn't, I mean, it hasn't been pretty, right?
Are those flashing lights over the OpTic logo because they took the tack? Or does that have nothing to do with it? Wait, looks like they're talking to each other. He's like, yeah, I know what you mean, dude, but we're gonna keep coming A. You guys aren't even contesting it. You know? Yeah, but if you guys are gonna be A, why would we go A? We're gonna go B then.
That's such a fun thing to see to start out here for both of these teams. I have to wonder. I think the key to victory from now on is stacking the ults in order for OpTic.
Which her Miller I got the embody.
Crashes has to find something.
I got the embody. It was between that and the Aaron.
Start getting his ult up.
But I decided for the embody.
They can really control the momentum. And Victor's as well, obviously super impactful.
Aaron.
Ball, as you were talking about ultimates, there are a couple that are
Aaron or Aaron?
Right
Aaron.
Right? Like
Aaron.
Feel him coming in the likes.
Hey, Aaron, present.
Got Marv and Ye, both very. I mean, finesse too.
It's essentially hold on until at least that cascade can come through.
What was the other names he said?
And the truth is, at this point on this pistol, yeah, of course, ideally you want to win.
What was the other
round,
ones?
but any damage that you can do.
Balake.
I'd say damage good. But
do you mean
make
Blake?
sure you're in a position to actually get those ults, and then we continue to talk.
Bitch, what'd you say?
OpTic just feints towards A, and they go right up towards kitchen.
Jay Quellen. Jay Quellen.
Just around the corner. Ooh, bit whiffy.
Jake D nice. D nice.
Pansy classic, by the way.
Sir.
Jay Quellen.
That's not whiffy.
Down, B.
No. This guy is on point.
Damn, everyone knows the skit.
You know, the
I mean, it is a pretty famous one.
And I think
For you guys that don't know, it's Key and Peele. I don't know what it's called. Maybe Key and Peele Classroom.
Watching Surf, especially in this game already, you can see the differences. He's not as aggressive. He's more of a pure opper. And in some instances,
Substitute teacher. There you go. Key and Peele substitute teacher.
Hitting those frags early.
It's a great skit. Comedy skit.
Oh, we find ourselves in an interesting
didn't see him. He didn't see him go through. Oh, that's fine.
Finesse has upgraded a weapon. So they've got a chance at this, but they have to find value out of the flame.
Oh, the timing. Oh, he got the kill.
Either way, I mean, the thing is, the spike is ticking.
This is a tough round no matter what. They've got the ult as well from Crashes to secure this.
Surely not.
Enemy remaining.
Neither of them are one tap from it.
Oh my gosh, surely not. Right? Not
again.
Like this.
Not again.
Like this. Okay, he got him off on one. I don't think there's going to be enough time for the second. The shot. And it lands. It's through. The Red Bull clutch out from Crashies to avoid disaster.
Yeah, and the last time I felt like I've seen that, it was disaster. Everybody remembers his desperation ults against X10 in that group stage upset.
Yeah, that one hurt.
This time I really thought it was going to be like that again. I really thought that was going to happen, but thankfully, clutches it out.
The truth is, that round was so difficult for them to get into that point anyway. So perhaps to say avoid disaster is a bit disingenuous, but they trudged through all sorts of mud to get to the point where that was a winnable round.
Yeah, and now XERXIA has to be aware that that's a tool in their kit, right? Walk up mid, feint towards A, feint towards B, whatever it might be. They need to be prepared. Sushi was there, but there was too far spread. They were really focusing on those lanes, and Surf did a good job out of yellow, but
what happened there?
Well, and it didn't help that Sushi.
Oh, yeah, I saw what happened there. What am I talking about? Same round, right?
Well, he got one. Yeah,
I kind of saw what happens.
So, yeah,
Crashies ulted them from right in front of them.
So quick timeout coming out from XERXIA. Is OpTic once again, much like we saw in the first half, although the deficit wasn't quite as big. They're down, things turn, it's just enough for them to get back into a decent spot, a fighting spot. They're just down one air ball.
What a great opening
the phrase
for this series. I mean,
we do indeed have
and a good ice
game on our hands.
I mean, that's something that we.
Some would say. Not me though. Not me.
We're wondering how this map will go.
It can be hard to
I see. So this animation of light is to indicate which team paused.
Play differently, but also just that the map.
I'm catching on, right? I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Things like that happen consistently on the map.
Double op here. One for each side. As Surf has his, and Ye back to his operating ways. You've got the ult.
Nice observation, Pog you.
Well, maybe a bit premature on that.
Well, I'm
reading the script, imagine.
I mean, I know XERXIA is in the driving seat, but
oh, he's waiting to ult here. Interesting.
That's the one we're talking about.
I haven't seen that before.
Just won based off the Hunter's Fury.
What are they doing?
This is what we were talking about, how teams can get caught off guard because when there's silence like this, and we actually haven't seen it that much so far on Icebox, there can sometimes be 3 players behind you if you're not careful as OpTic.
Oh, this is a very cool ult. This is a very good fucking ult. Holy shit.
That was. Obviously, we mentioned how he paused.
Not only does it get the entire site, he's playing on the rafter behind the site wall. Look at this. Look at this. Everyone take that. Every Viper take that. Fuck, I don't even play Viper. I'm popping that ult.
Patience out from OpTic is just nuts right now.
I mean, they've been stopped, though.
Oh, but they've made it up to 410. They have their own ultimate. They could drop down to help kind of at least counter a bit, create a bit.
And if anyone asks you, tell them I showed you it.
I think they're trying to wait for the knife right now.
Just kidding. That's fucked up. Credit goes to Scary. We don't know if he found it or his coach found it or who found it, but someone found it.
There's the knife.
But I'm down to take credit. Anyone needs to.
Still, patience.
I'll take the shot.
Finesse starts on the tap, decides to pause just for a moment to decapitate Cruz, and then continues on his way.
What
but
is
eventually
happening right
falls.
now?
There's the ultimate that's being countered.
All I see is green, man. Is this what this game has become? I'm greening out. I'm greening out. God damn, dude.
In his own pit.
Wow.
XERXIA, 2-round lead again.
That is so good from XERXIA. I mean, there's
Pine Park to the brimstone, dude. Holy fuck.
Actually, a snake bite kill in that instance. Because they actually had to push so long inside of the pit from Scary, so that reactively putting down the Viper's pit, so good in that instance. How do you work around that? I think you have to just go to the other site in some instances, or maybe push in towards screen, something else. But OpTic already committed after they put down that wall, so
literally unwatchable. Okay, it's not that bad.
Spot to be in. Again,
you want to play? Let's play.
They needed the ult cascade.
Drone saw
really
you, man.
In there, they used the marks.
Wait, this guy get timing?
Right here. Right now, there's not too much.
Oh, they know, they know. Oh.
Yay with the tour de force.
He's entering with the chamber ult, just so he can. Come on, man. There's always got to be a vanity in the server, huh? There's always a Dazzler creeping around when you least expect it.
And for OpTic, another unsuccessful round. XERXIA seemed to get.
Ooh. Get 2 more. 2 more. If he gets 2 more kills here, I'll give the chat 100 subs. Oh, fuck. Can I take that back or no? Let's make it 50. Work with me.
Next time this happens, peeking with him.
I would have done 100 if he got it.
I mean, that was a nice shot, but we got to have more than that. They went for the kind of the thing that worked last time, right?
Yeah.
Where they walked up mid. This time they go fast with the Viper, or with the Sage Ball to cross. But not enough control on the backside of B. And
I mean, no control on the backside of B.
Yeah. Back to guns, and unfortunately, the only potential ult here is Finesse's. And there's even
do 50 for almost doing it. No.
Him either.
You change the bet equal, you change the outcome.
A little bit
Nice one.
middle side.
Nice one. A for effort.
Look at XERXIA, not wanting any.
I like that one. Taking that one to the grave with me.
But my goodness, OpTic are ready for it. At least it seemed like they were, but the kills still go in favor of XERXIA. They drone through the smoke, or through the orb. Was that so hard? while 2 swing out from tube. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Bro, you have more viewers in the mainstream?
Because OpTic has been leaning there so many times, and that type of play is potentially what's going to put them on that point here.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
It certainly seems to be that way.
Sorry, I'm lagging right now. IRL, the fatigue, the hunger, everything's starting to compound interest on my ass all at once.
For OpTic, given some of the shenanigans that took place.
I read the question, I wasn't thinking about it, then I remembered I have to answer. That's kind of what happened right there.
They have B long control, and look, you can see it pinging on the minimap. They want to explore up the kitchen, but guess what? Sushi Boys, he's there. Oh no. If he gets the timing right, this is going to be problematic. Fox. Sushi Boy's going hunting. It doesn't get any easier than that, Ball. It really doesn't.
Spike down B.
Low-key, Sushi Boys is kind of a sick alias, no?
Seconds to retrieve the spike, fall back into a position, but
I think it's kind of fire. Sushi Boys.
Yeah, you don't have a ton of options.
It's just so random and like it just sounds cool.
But he gets it down and tries to cross, and that's the difficulty. Sushi Boys with the 4K, and XERXIA with map points.
5 hours of rank, yeah.
Now, not nearly
5 hours
as much
of
at stake.
Never mind.
as the last time these two teams met.
I was about to say something.
You talk about things and you go, or you talk about their previous match.
God, this guy got me hungry with his name too, low key.
Right? Like perhaps OpTic just weren't having a day, the whimsy, all of those things. But XERXIA are putting together a very impressive first map.
Yeah. I mean, I'd almost make the case that this is more impactful. I mean, obviously there's a second chance in the lower bracket.
Right,
but
that's what I was getting at.
No, I know, but they're going against Crew, and that's the lower bracket Kings, right?
Yeah, it's unlucky.
And King Slayers.
I'm struggling a little bit. It's all right, though. We're going to make it.
Well, let's not get too...
If you believe in me, I believe in me.
With the operator, a rare miss as he dashes back. Here they'll come through, push him off site. Viper's wall goes up, but have you accounted for Cruz? My goodness, you haven't. My goodness, you haven't.
You will not.
Cruz with 2 big ones, but the res drops, and perhaps that can be the opening that they
get him up.
need. Yeah, perhaps.
Shoot!
Oh my gosh, if only he
Just kidding.
in that moment.
He's up.
The round swings right back in favor of OpTic. Perhaps.
Wait, it's 5v2 for an OpTic's favor. What the fuck just happened?
Lockdown can make something
I swear he killed like 3.
fast, and Age should clear things out. That's pretty.
Wait, what?
3v2.
It was just KO and someone got res? Okay. Only 2 died then. I could have sworn it was like a... I don't even know, but everyone came back. Yeah, 2 res. KO and Sage came back. Or KO and Chamber.
Has 2 shock darts to his name, too. This is almost...
I don't know how that round swung back, but it did. Ooh. Oh, the running gun. Love it.
Ain't nothing doing there.
No. Nothing doing at all. I'm impressed by the decision that they actually...
I still can't believe that
obviously there's a bank for them.
the guard skipped group stage. I can't believe 4 teams skipped group stages. I feel like that's... I feel like that advantage is
yeah, I was a bit surprised at that too.
Too much,
I mean,
but I don't know.
XERXIA in a nutshell. Like,
You win a BO5
we haven't had to
online
see it that much yet because of how so far this game has been clean from
to skip the group stage of the actual event.
Decisions could come back to haunt them.
Yay with the operator once again with light armor.
It makes seeding game matter.
Takes a bit of info gathered
Talking about the
early on.
BO5.
That's all it is for now.
Once again, back up towards mid. Interesting that OpTic's not even choosing to...
Oof.
I mean, there must be another benefit we can give.
Try. Let me finish my sentence.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't know what else, how else you can do it.
With the Sova shock dart.
It is interesting.
But I guess you're right. It does make that match matter. The problem is the teams didn't know, I don't think. The teams didn't even know. Anyway, we already had that conversation earlier. I'm not opening it up again. I already yelled about that for like 30 minutes.
Very close. If they can hold on for one more round, that could be another win condition.
That's a big if, but you're right. If they can get there, you've got a little bit of breathing room. Oh, my goodness, I thought that was a collab for sure.
They knew that was coming.
Wall reinforces just
probably a save. I don't know. What's the money like?
Safe passage for Finesse to get the spike down.
Yeah, bad money. They should
now
the
for OpTic as they hunker down and try to keep XERXIA at bay. The op shot misses.
XERXIA should save.
Wow.
As the spam starts to come through and XERXIA starting to fall apart.
That spam angle's new with the double stack box in that angle.
I did GBS. I did.
OpTic will hold on. And this save important. Surprised to see none of OpTic chasing right now.
We can see their money mid-rounds. We can see it right there.
For some of them, it might be up to Crashes alone. Because if they do break the economy right here,
not when they're dead, though.
Put themselves in a position where they're fighting back for overtime right away.
He may have the timing. Oh.
More region representation in case some regions suck. Oh, that's a good point actually on the seeding match.
We all see what's happening though.
But you're right? Like that's a
you have more variety guaranteed to make it through to playoffs.
For OpTic, that
like a team from everywhere, you know. That's a good point.
That angle is so difficult to clear out. Right? So
like NA, true. Basically, they cater to NA.
There's the spam.
What's up, George?
Off the ping from the dart too. That's pretty.
How are we looking on the reports?
So this time, XERXIA has
any juice?
In this instance, they have an op.
You out of pulp or what?
Last round. And OpTic has to try to make it towards overtime, fighting through the economy.
He kicked Patty? I think Patty left to Overwatch, which I don't understand why. Why would he leave to Overwatch?
But we're getting there.
I guess the same question why people leave to CS. Maybe they just don't like the game.
For Surf, holding down Belong. Finesse the only one at a place where you could perhaps check it.
He's gone kind of quiet.
Money? Isn't there more money in Valorant than Overwatch?
He does have the op in this round. Look how many.
Or there will be? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how. I know Overwatch League is franchised and everything, but
pulled other players.
From my understanding, their product is not set up for long-term success, and the viewership is not good. So
OpTic into this position, try to chase him down, and then face the wrath of Cruz as well.
Yeah, they're hard committing for sure.
It's maybe volatile over there. I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's the decision that Finesse is going to make, especially now that he clears this out. Make sure there's nobody on the flank fast.
Not in his region though.
Take the spike and go over towards it. Look at this though. All the way away is where Sushi Boys is playing. He's got 2 mollies here to actually deny the plant for quite a while. One's up in nest even.
Again, OpTic find themselves with a bit of site presence, of site control on A, and it's a slight delay.
C salaries are dog shit.
Oh my goodness, Sushi Boys got one with the nano?
So he joined an NA org, that's what you guys are saying. So he's getting paid way more money. That's basically what happened.
Luck, the shock dart right to his forehead.
Can't commit to it again.
Au contraire, my friend, he's certainly going to try, and he succeeds. Yay, looking up in heaven, not understanding there are 3 players with the operator.
What happened? He like slid. It was weird.
Wakes back up in that instant.
Oh my god,
that
was a big kill.
He snaps onto Sushi's there? What is that?
Wow.
Crashies.
It's on.
Alone
It's
in this
on.
1v4 to keep it alive, and it's not going to happen. Surf gets 3. XERXIA get the defuse, and they take map 1 ball.
I feel like
crazy. I mean, that is a significant win here.
XERXIA was in the driving seat throughout the most of the map.
And XERXIA looks good, very good. And I'm not even going to go as far as to say that OpTic, didn't in that case. I thought that there were certain instances of that. And we've seen how their icebox can be a little weak, but that was beautiful from XERXIA.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
There was depth to the way.
All right, it's only map 1.
On
Only
both
map 1.
halves. It wasn't reckless, right? Like it wasn't, I'm just going to run at you and hope that I can aim diff you or anything like that.
Yeah.
There were layers to what they were doing, which is really interesting to watch. It was exciting to watch because I think, again, for XERXIA, we're like, okay, well, what do you got, right? Like, because you are the underdog in this match, and they showed up in a big way, Ball.
Yeah, that was a massive first map win. Going to Ascent, I think that's a little bit more OpTic's playground.
Ascent.
For sure.
Yes,
but
yes.
Icebox,
Spicy. This
OpTic.
series just got
XERXIA
spicy.
To pick this map and to be so good at it, I think that, yeah, the Des was surprised, but everybody should have been surprised by how well they played right there. That's one of North America's best. That's potentially a favor for this tournament.
Yeah. Hey, look, XERXIA, scary. We talked about him a little bit. Controller